what you really are trying to say.
Yes.
Well, at least you can admit it. Hi again, everyone. Michael Paul alongside John Batcher. Good to be back with you.
Hello.
We have wrapped up Bash in Berlin. For those of you that may not have seen it, Gunther, that's his name. Okay. Gunther is still your reigning, defending, undisputed world heavyweight champion, defeating Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes is still WWE champion, defeating Kevin Owens. We have new women's tag team champions as Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill have regained their WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. And Jesus, if there were others.
Drew McIntyre.
Oh, Drew McIntyre
fought CM Punk, but in the end, CM Punk won.
Okay, CM Punk came out on the winning end of that one. And
the Terror Twins versus the Judgment Day.
I think the Terror Twins came out on top in that one, didn't they?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Okay, so that's over and done. They didn't announce when the next premium event would be. I'm assuming they will do that on Monday. In the meantime,
it's Bad Blood on the 5th on October.
So they're not doing one for September.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Your good nights in case we get cut off.
Oh, that's right. To my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin. Sorry I didn't get to see you today. Maybe we'll see each other tomorrow. Good night, my angels. Noah, I don't know what happened, dude. I thought you were coming over to watch with us, but whatever happened, hopefully you're okay. And I will talk to you either tomorrow or Monday. Okay? And Caitlin, all of you have sweet dreams. Love all of you. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. With that, we are a half hour in to AEW Collision. And thank you for watching with us.
We do this, I call the shots.
And as what Chris Jericho usually says at every AEW event. Hi, guys.
This is a collection of the most brilliant moments.
The adrenaline junkie in all of us.
And we'll be here all night with exclusive
starting September the 13th. SmackDown will be on.
SmackDown goes back to USA.
Okay. That will work, Mom. Gorillas will work. It's a Mexican restaurant, by the way, Michael.
Oh, okay.
Do they have a new intro now for AEW?
I guess.
What happened to Saturday night for a fight?
Yeah, I never noticed till now, but I guess they do. Maybe Elton John got mad and they got threatened with a lawsuit if they kept using the song. Oh, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, that's where we're at.
Your collision only contest, trio match, 7-4-1 for the Collision title. Introducing team number 1, first, Kyle O'Reilly and Preston C. Orange Cassidy.
We're going to start out to the with a gigantic trio match. So great to have you with us, Tony Schiavone, and the one and only Nigel McGuinness. And Nigel, as Orange Cassidy makes his way to the ring, I first got to say, welcome back to the ring in Wembley. Indeed, and how good it looks like, Tony. You look tremendous. You are absolutely tremendous, and I know that Christian Cage thinks so as well.
We'll get
to that in a second, Tony. Well, you were in there with Orange Cassidy and many others, and of course, Christian.
Wow, with the way that's blinking, thank God neither one of us have seizures. And thank God Caitlin's not here because God knows what that could do.
That's true.
And their partner, Coach Santana Mexico, weighing 170 pounds, Hologram.
That's right, hologram.
Nothing less than a phenom in the time that he has spent here on Collision. 5-0 record, undefeated on Collision since making his AEW debut 6 weeks ago. And you could hear from that reaction here in South Dakota. They've seen the matches of this young man. Exciting, scintillating, doesn't even cover it. It's going to be a great tag team partner. The two quarters, if you will, of the conglomeration, to your point. First-hand experience at Wembley Stadium against Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly have a newfound respect for both. Certainly Kyle O'Reilly, I nearly decapitated with a lariat, and then coming up a cropper, if you will. So chokeslam. Orange Cassidy was making sure the Mortos was real. Did you see that? Making sure he thought lights and lasers.
And their partner, coming through by Anthony Lobo, Jake Taylor, and Kyle Lowry. The team of the Beast Mortals, Johnny T, and the Ring of Honor World Champion, Tiger Style, Lee Moriarty.
Well, we got two teams making their trios debut as a trio. Five guys in Beast Mortals. Orange Cassidy walked over to Hologram. Touched him just to make sure he was real. And, you know, we've seen the lights, we've seen the lasers, but we've seen the moves in the ring. And a lot of fans are saying he's not real, but some things that he can do. Yeah, I have to agree with you. But right now, they've got Beast Mortos on his mind. He's got a lot of big victories, including at some of the conglomeration. Absolute beast, amen. Quite literally.
God.
Yeah, that's true. He got the pin over Mark Briscoe. Very impressed with this trio of Lee Moriarty, the pure champion, the Beast Mortos, and of course, the one and only Johnny TV. As Kyle O'Reilly's going to start this, and let's see who starts on the other. Looks like it's going to be Johnny TV. We're off and running. We've got a tremendous 2-hour program coming your way here tonight as we head towards All Out back in Chicago at the Now Arena. Right now, it's Johnny TV trying to hook it up here with Kyle O'Reilly as they go back to the corner. Bryce Remsburg, the referee. What a night to be with us, and what a week it was in AEW. What a week this is going to be. Duck that time. Spin, kick, leg sweep. No, pick up this time. Plenty of action. Now, Neon Belly. How about this? They're trying to establish dominance on the mat, and that's kind of surprising. But Johnny TV can do so many things, Nigel. He's so athletic. He certainly is a very
Okay, see, this is why I like AEW more. That show in Germany went so slowly that it almost took me to sleep about 5 times. Here, they're just ringing the bell and they're letting it go.
You told me those stopped a little today.
Huh?
You told me those stopped a little.
Remarkably good.
Did you?
After let's kill it, Larry, and a choke slam.
Why? Didn't you sleep well?
Yeah, I slept well.
Christian Cage,
But I'm guessing you fell asleep because it was boring.
I thought it was going to be like somebody big or somebody new or somebody retiring.
Yeah, I thought they were going to do something like that too.
John Woo kick that time. Here comes. They did not want to. And he got a 2 count that time. But Tony, I think we should clear the air. They have a thing in America, in the legal system, I believe, called pleading the fifth. And I could do that when it comes to Christian Cage, but I won't. I'll call it as I see it. And to quote Star Wars fans, he shot first. If I had been in the same position, I'd have done the same thing. We got here's number 1, 2, and a 2 spirit out of your boots, basically. Which it happens.
It does happen, exactly. At least I had the guts to get in there. And I shot my shot. I wanted a title opportunity. I wanted to face Brian Danielson.
Yeah, well, you had a hell of a run.
Bang,
Trios
bang,
match
gang.
coming up. Bang, bang, gang. Going up against the premier athletes. Also, it'll be Tomohiro Ishii going up against Kyle Fletcher. FTR in action against the Undisputed Kingdom of Tegan and Bitter. It's going to be a great tag team match coming up tonight. One-on-one, Buddy Matthews of the House of Black will take on the High Flyer Commander tonight live on Collision. And our main event, how about this? It is going to be a four-way match in the women's division. Queen Amanada, Hikaru Shida, Serena Deeb, and Thunder Rosa, the two former world champions in there. That should be a great
Okay, I know who most of those people are. I've never heard of Queen Amanada.
She's on Ring of Honor.
Oh,
So I made AEW Women's Champion in Mariah May. This last week on Dynamite, Tony, you got up close and personal with the glamour.
I wouldn't call it personal, but it was up close. And now here comes Hologram.
What do you make of the new AEW Women's Champion? It's a new era.
Well, she
In
is,
the women's division.
she is glamorous, there's no question. Now we got the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, of course, Lee Moriarty in
Huh?
there. Tilt to her.
And I wasn't expecting that.
yeah, but you have to understand, it wasn't personal. She wasn't actually trying to hurt you. She's just that strong.
I honestly can see that.
He hits the ropes at time.
And I'm honestly surprised.
And he covers one, two, leading into one.
Oh,
Getting back and
Mike.
forth, these two great athletes.
You know what I say in the
Back
announcement
to the
to
corner.
your face, John?
and trying to Eric, maybe no.
You guys remember this dude right here, y'all?
Hey, YouTube.
We're coming to you.
I forgot to mention this. Next Saturday, August 25th.
August. August is almost over.
September 25th, NASCAR is coming back live and loud and
Coming back here,
coming back in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for for the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series.
you know what? I might actually watch that just for the simple
Because-
fact that I haven't watched NASCAR for a very long time.
And all your favorite badass drivers are coming back.
Maybe you and Dylan can watch NASCAR together, Michael.
And ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mention this. We might have a new driver maybe joining the NASCAR Cup Series. The British guy himself, Gordon Ramsay, might be joining NASCAR next year.
Wait, what?
You hear me right.
Shut the front door.
Hell yeah, dude.
Gordon Ramsay? Isn't
D.
he?
Gordon Ramsay from Hell's Kitchen.
Isn't
D.
he-
Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay.
Hell yeah, YouTube. Tell you, I'm actually a big Gordon Ramsay. If you're listening to this, dude, I'm a really big fan of your channel. And hey, Gordon, I'm thinking maybe one day you should subscribe to my channel.
Well, I'm sure he'll get right on that
And
before the
see
end of the
y'all
night.
guys in the near future. Yeet.
Yeah. Tell me when you said September 25th.
Yes.
Okay. Do you
Not
know?
this 25th, but the next,
Great.
but
You
the
set up-
following 25th.
Okay, great. Got it. Good. Do you know what time it is?
I don't have the full information yet, but
Okay, when you do find out, let me know. Cause I will watch that with you.
perfect. Let me
Cause I haven't watched NASCAR for a very long time.
let me look it up right now. One right here. Here we are. Date, it's gonna be broadcast assistant partner. It's gonna be February 2nd, cash at the Bron.
Well, back up.
Back.
You just told me September 25th.
I was mistaken, ladies and gentlemen, but it says date racetrack. So date February 2nd, cash at the Burma
Great.
Gateway.
Yeah, great. Is it on TV?
Yes, it's on Fox Sports.
Fox Sports. That's what I was looking for.
And it's gonna be in Daytona. It's gonna be on February 16th on Fox Sports, the Daytona 500.
Okay, do you know what time?
I have to look
Well,
at.
Sunday. Actually, it doesn't matter now because between now and February, I'm not going to remember. So as it gets closer to February, remind me.
The time will be. Let me look. It will be. Just trying to see the time. Here we are. Honestly, I'm trying to see what the.
Does it start at 12 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
It would start around 8 or 9 p.m.
Wow, that's late. Usually NASCAR is shown during the day.
Around 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, that sounds more likely.
So that's all the information I know.
Okay, like I said, I'm not going to remember by then anyway. Remind me as it gets closer.
Okay, I'll write it down and I will hand it to you whenever I get a chance.
All right.
So that's why I just wanted to come in and let your YouTube fans know about that big announcement.
Okay.
Have a good one, guys.
Like I say, let me know.
All right.
Good night.
I'm gonna write down the thing now, Mike, so I can give it to you.
All right. Good night.
Saturday night, but next weekend, what a big weekend it is. And it all begins with Collision. We're coming to you on a Friday night.
Wait a minute. This Friday, Collision is going to be on 8 o'clock? That's the same time as SmackDown's on.
Yeah, well,
But what are they going to do for Saturday?
I don't know. I was wondering that too. Honestly, if I had to choose between the two, I'd rather watch Collision.
What is not to like about this man? Just when it seemed like Beast Wars would be the first to crack the code of hologram.
You still like Roman, right, Michael?
Yeah. But I keep telling you, if I had to choose between the two, I'd choose AEW. So if Collision's on Friday, I'd rather watch that. Might give a look up what happened on SmackDown later.
I don't know if he knows a lot of submissions. Or he's going to go for one.
And it breaks the pile this time. And Beast Mortals made it, guys.
This man is formidable to say the least. To get his own partners, though.
Here you go, guys. I wrote this down so you can remember it.
Okay.
February 2nd at 12 p.m.
Yeah, can you hand it to me, please? Thank you.
Action's picking up. Strap in for this.
Did you pull my Xbox out yet?
Not yet. I haven't really had a chance.
And you said Fox Sports?
Yes, that is correct.
I'll be right back, Michael.
Sorry about that, John. I honestly forgot. But it is gonna be on Fox Sports, so that's why I just wanted to let you know ahead of time. I will see you on Monday night. All right, bud.
All right, you have a good night.
All right, you too, bud. Have a good one.
The movie started, and then right after the movie, I watched much more.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Forrest Gump is a good starting point for anyone.
Yeah, it really is.
What's a piece of advice he gave you? Like, he's one of the legends. So is there anything that he told you, in between takes, like, this is going to get you there?
Well, I mean, sure, he gave lots of advices, but the one advice he gives, kind of everybody and everything is show up on time, know your lines, and be kind to everybody, which I think is a good advice because just the 3 true things you need to do to get a superstar role.
Can you imagine, getting cast in a role and they're like, Tom Hanks, and you're like, who?
It's absolutely impossible to believe, but she is incredibly charming, isn't she?
She's so sweet. So that is going on my recommendation list.
One of the other films I highly recommend for anyone who has Amazon is One Night in Miami.
Yes, Regina King directed, right? Not directed, but produced.
She directed.
Directed,
Yeah.
yes, directed.
It's amazing. Right now, it's hard to imagine anyone more at the top of their Hollywood game than Regina King. She's just a tour de force. This is her directorial debut, and it's a fictional account of one night where 4 very prominent civil rights activists and iconic figures in our culture get together and discuss the events of the day and life in America. And those 4 people are Sam Cooke, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, and the great running back Jim Brown. And Leslie Odom Jr.'s performance alone is worth watching.
Ooh, that's your list, guys. That is your list. But you have some work to do, and it's going to be very entertaining. Mary, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. It was a blast. And congratulations on your first big week.
Woohoo! Yeah. Thank you so much. Next up, I talked to Shaquille O'Neal about the Super Bowl, basketball, his wheelhouse. Stay tuned. He's about the biggest, busiest former basketball star in the world. Shaquille O'Neal, or the one-syllable Shaq, as he is best known, is taking on football this upcoming weekend. No, he is not playing. Make that clear, his knees would not allow that. But he is hosting the Shaq Bowl, which is going to air right before the big game. Here to tell us all about that and everything else he has going on. Shaq, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm really, really good. It's so great to be speaking with you. And I have to tell you, first and foremost, that I met you a few years back. And it was amazing. It was the day before you were going to get inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you had come to the Sports Illustrated offices, and I was outside. You were waiting on your car, and I look over, and my son Reese, who was little at the time, he was in his stroller, and you literally picked up the whole stroller to say hi to him. And I'm sitting, you remember that? I'm on the phone with my husband. I'm like, I have to go. Shaq has Reese. Look at this. I literally printed this out for you.
I do remember, yeah.
Thank you so much for that. It is still just one of the highlights that we have. So tell me all about Super Super Bowl, which is coming up this Sunday. You're going to be busy. You've teamed up with Mercari to create Shaq Bowl. So can you explain like what Shaq Bowl is and how it's going to get people excited for the game?
Shaq Bowl is the ultimate Super Bowl kickoff show. It's going to be happening live right before the big game, Sunday, February 7th, 3 to 6. Great to have Mercari as Mercedes sponsor. Also got to shout out Papa John's and Corona and Pepsi, because everyone's going to be at home this year. So I said, you know, it's just so much fun and entertaining for people. So I recruited a crazy lineup with a bunch of my close friends. Shaq Bowl is going to feature athletes, celebrities, superstar artists across 2 teams competing with fun viral challenges to win the Shaq Bowl trophy. Plus, I got my good friends Terrell Owens and Chad Ochocinco hosting the
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we're building the custom Shaq Bowl stadium about 2 minutes from Super Bowl. Everything's live, and I've got a slow record. We're going through very strict COVID testing and procedures. There will be no live audience, but millions of people can watch at home or either on Facebook or at ShaqBowl.com and all my social channels.
Ooh, okay. Well, that is going to be fun. Tell me about the halftime show. How are you going to be involved in that with Pepsi?
Well, you know, I'm a big DJ. We got a lot of musical artists, and announce those musical artists at a later time. Trust me, y'all know Shaq know how those 2 look like.
Okay.
Put it this way, if there's a top 10 list of artists, I got the top 3.
Boom. Where are you going to be? How comfortable do you feel? What's going on?
I'll probably be in the suite.
Sweet.
I'll sit in the suite with my good friend Michael Rubin, owner of the Philadelphia 76ers. This is a storyline that I haven't seen in the Super Bowl in a long time. You got the old king who's been ruling the kingdom for many years, and then you got a young prince that says, you know what? This is my time. So I would like to see Tampa win because, you know, I like Tom Brady, 10 Super Bowls, legend, but I also like to see people compete.
Shaq is throwing his gallon down for Tampa. Okay, good to hear that. Okay, back to basketball. We've seen you transition from one of the all-time great players, of course, to one of the best-known analysts with Emmy Award-winning Inside the NBA, and you are very vocal about player performances, very vocal, good and bad. Are you surprised by the reactions at all? And who's someone you think actually takes it well?
Well, I don't really care about the reactions. 2, most of the time what I do to young players is I test their temperature. I'll say certain things just to get a reaction, just to see who's tough or not. Second of all, I have a G14 classification to talk about any level of the game. Third of all, it's not personal. Fourth of all, it's called constructive criticism. So I don't care less what people say. And lastly, I try to speak from facts. I don't just be bashing people. Like people say, oh, you hate on what? There's only 2 people that have done close to what I've done. So when I hate, so when I say something that may sound harsh, you should listen to the message and not really listen to what I'm saying. So if I say you're not great, don't get mad and whine like a little girl. Show me that you're great. Maybe you shut up. I want to shut up. But it's also as a leader, you gotta poke the bear sometimes. You see what I'm saying? My father used to tell me all the time, I know it's good. He used to say, oh, you ain't great yet. So a lot of times when I say something negative, I want you to use it as motivation. Don't take it personally, get on the Instagram and cry and whine.
Yeah, I see it's a tough love. I will say though, some of these girls out here, they're not crying and whining. They're going toe to toe with y'all.
And this is the only way I know how to lead. This is the only way I know how to get my guys to bring this championship level. Some players take it personal, but look, I don't really care. But remember, the Shaq had a G14 classification say what he's saying about basketball. The answer is yes. And you know that. You don't know it, Google me.
Google me. Last bit, I know you have to get out of here. You're a very busy man, one of the busiest. Rapid fire, because you've done it all. Actor, rapper, wrestler, I mean, all of it. I want to know if you could tell me a current player in the NBA that's the best at, and you can imagine this if they aren't actually doing it. Best rapper in the NBA.
Oh, probably Dame. And
Best actor in the NBA.
probably LeBron.
Best future analyst.
Draymond Green was really good.
Best future wrestler.
Oh, the dude Steven Adams.
Best businessman.
Kevin Durant has been doing some nice, solid, quiet things that I still don't know.
And then best dancer.
I'm planning to get into Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard, okay.
So the short big guy is not moves.
Jack, thank you so much. I'm so excited for Super Bowl and just to see everything you have going. I wish I had a ticket to a Super Bowl party. I'll tell you that right now.
Tell Baby Uncle Shaq some more.
I will. That was the one and only Shaq. For more on his hot takes, head over to people.com. And now, something special before you head into your big game weekend. Beloved People food editor Shay Spence shares a quick recipe to make your quarantine game day extra tasty. Listen up and take notes.
Hello, my dear friend Janine, and hello, People Everyday podcast listeners. So first of all, we are not throwing big parties this year, and that is sad, but we're still going to eat whatever we want. Like, they can't take that away from us, okay? Right now, it is very important to support your local restaurants if we can. I like to do a little mix and match. Maybe order a big pizza from your favorite pizza joint and then make one thing yourself. I am going to make these honey garlic chicken wings. Now, this recipe comes from Khalees. She is perhaps best known as the singer whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, but she's also a fantastic chef. We ran this recipe in the magazine and it is so good. First, you're just going to pat your wings completely dry. This is crucial to get a crispy skin, seasoned with salt, pepper, and granulated garlic. Then you put them on a parchment-lined baking sheet, skin side down. We are going to bake these, not fry them. So they're really easy and actually a little healthier, and they don't need any extra oil because the fat is in the skin already. Bake them at 450 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes, flipping halfway through. They will come out sizzling and crispy, and we're going to toss them immediately in a sauce that is just honey, hot sauce, salted butter, soy sauce, and Dijon mustard melted together. It's spicy, it's sweet, it's a little tangy, just that perfect balance. So the full recipe is on people.com. They're truly some of the best wings I've ever had. I would not lie to y'all. Happy Super Bowl, everyone. Please have fun, be safe, and as the 16-year-old Taylor Swift once sang, stay beautiful.
That sounds so good. That's all for today. Talk to you next week. People Every Day is produced by Julia Weaver with help from Maureen Malarkey and Eliza Sessler. Executive produced by Christina Everett and mixed by Mary Dew and Mike Casarelli. People's executive producers are David Blumenbaum and Zoe Ruderman. Special thanks to Mangesh Hatikader, Will Lee, Dan Wakeford, Wendy Noggle, Kelly Murphy, Marnie Perez, Julie Theron, Julian Weller, and the incredible staff at People and iHeartMedia. This is People Every Day. Coming up, breaking down all the highs and lows of Super Bowl 2021. Plus, I sit down with former NFL star and activist Emmanuel Acho to discuss his wildly successful book and series, Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man. It's February 8th. Hello. Welcome back to People Every Day, presented by Macy's. I'm your host, Janine Rubenstein. And it is Monday. I don't know about you, but I'm still in the football spirit a little bit, coming off of what was a pretty eventful Super Bowl Sunday, but I guess that's debatable. Talk about that later. Later in the show, I sit down with former footballer, sports analyst, and activist Emmanuel Acho, who opens up about his surprising second act, tackling race relations in America, one uncomfortable conversation at a time. But before that, I'm here with People TV show's Kay Adams, self-proclaimed football buff, and our style and beauty director, Andrea Laventhal, to break down all the news and entertainment of yesterday's big game. Hello, ladies.
I'm sorry, Janine. I am also a self-proclaimed commercial buff.
Football commercial buff.
With a minor in halftime show entertainment.
Perfect. You guys have all that I need for this then. Okay, so convention would have it that we dig into the details of the game, 31-9, Buccaneers, Brady, all that. And we'll get there. But it's Monday and I want to talk halftime show first, okay? The weekend. Okay, what did you think? First off, as soon as it ended, what were your thoughts?
I feel like I have an interesting vantage point on this because I did such a deep dive on Abel and he does not do interviews and I got to sit down with him. I sat down with him on Thursday for the NFL. I don't think he loves talking. I think he likes his art and sort of living in that space. But he's very thoughtful, but he was very understanding of what that stage means. And working for the NFL and understanding of that, there's a sort of reverence that you have to have for it that was very much on display. He was very thoughtful about what the year had been for so many people, for live music in general. And he really wanted to put on a masterful visual performance. And I think that's what we got.
Andrea, what did you think of the performance and just that visual aspect really came through? But it was a different take on the Super Bowl performance than you've seen in years past.
Okay, so no disrespect to Kay's new best friend, Abel, but
Mr. Tesfaye.
I had lower expectations. Nothing to do with him as a performer, or it was because honestly, his name is not Beyonce, Lady Gaga, J-Lo, or Shakira. So these ladies have set the bar so incredibly high for what a halftime performance looks like, sounds like, and frankly feels like in my heart, that I was like, how could he possibly deliver something that measures up to what these ladies do? And the truth is, he impressed me, and he's a great entertainer. I needed more in a 2021 we're all sad moment. I was hoping for like a We Are the World moment.
Yeah, I mean, so he tried to give us a little MJ, right? There were notes there. It wasn't a shiny glove, but there were gloves, there was the red jacket.
He's fantastic. He put on a fantastic concert performance, reminded us, like Kay said, the magic of a live show and the energy. But because this past year has been so awful, I needed to feel more. I needed We Are the World. I needed Dolly, Stevie Wonder, Beyonce, Tina Turner. I needed them all to come out and swarm the stage.
Well, that's a big thing. Like, he was one of the first in years who didn't have, someone come out. He wanted to do him, and he did him.
I loved his Givenchy jacket from a fashion standpoint. 250 hours went into making that jacket, and I hope he has some place he can wear it to again, because that's not a one and done piece weekend. I want you to get to wear that grocery shopping, getting your essentials, whatever. Wear that jacket.
I mean, well, there were hundreds of, how many guys were there? We were talking about, this was a very male Super Bowl. I don't remember seeing one female
Do we know?
dancer.
Can we tell? Who knows what was under there?
Exactly. So the face masks. The face masks that were, leaned out to be jock straps or what?
I could have been under there for all you know.
When you think about this, do you think it's going to go down in the annals of Super Bowl performances? What do you think? Yes or no?
I mean, in terms of memorable, probably not the most memorable, but very much in terms of technical and a solid performance, absolutely.
When I think of it from a technical or from a production standpoint, I think if I'm going to cut up a best of Super Bowl halftime shows, that last shot of him with the pyro and the fireworks and he's on the field, that's that's making the cut. So can you tell the story of Super Bowl without the Super Bowl halftime show in the middle of a global pandemic? No. So yes, he's definitely in the mix.
All right, there you go. There you have it. When we look at the game itself, some people really, really loved it because they love Tom Brady and this is such a historical moment. But other people were like, oh, I wanted this fight. I wanted the GOAT versus the kid battle to the death, almost overtime Super Bowl. Kay, break down just the highlights of the actual game and just the surprises. Because for me, I have a Mahomes fan in my house, and he was just disheveled.
I bet, because I'm sure that Mahomes fan is not used to seeing him struggle and not be able to create magic. I mean, he was running behind the line of scrimmage for something like 450 yards. It's unbelievable. They have showed us for 2 years that they can win from behind, that they can make it happen, that they can defy odds, and that luck sort of runs out in certain situations, and I knew it was going to catch them at some point this season. Were we too quick to say that this is a dynasty? Were we too quick to say that they were going to be in the Super Bowl every year? Probably, but also he was banged up and not 100%. And he was the most important toe in sports right now is Patrick Mahomes, and it's not 100%. And you might have to have surgery, which is what we're talking about this morning. So the offensive line, the biggest surprise though is that they didn't score a touchdown, because even though I thought the Bucs would win, that Gronk would have a huge game, and he did. I did not, in any stretch of the imagination, think that they would fail to score a touchdown. I'm sitting there can I go to bed now in the fourth quarter? So that I did not.
Yeah, it really slowed. You kind of knew what was going to happen. 9 points. No one expected that. But something else I didn't expect, in all of the Brady love, as we said, he's 43. Like, this is his 10th time in the Super Bowl. Like, he's done it with a second team now. He has more championships than any team, like any franchise.
That's what I think makes him the goatiest of all the goats.
The goatiest of all the goats.
Well, you can look at, there's different eras, right? But I'd say generationally in this last 40 years, and that matters because of salary caps, that matters in games played. And you can't take anything away from him being the greatest of all time. He instills confidence in every. He was up texting the night before the Super Bowl, texting every individual player, "We're going to win." And specifically to players like his running back Leonard Fournette, you're going to make this play. Your defense sucks, and you're going to exploit it. And then you look at that. So him instilling confidence in this team instills fearlessness, and they all were fearless for 4 quarters, and that's why they won.
For sure. Lastly, I just need to shift into something that is very football related, but just blew my mind. Aaron?
So at this point, you're sitting there going, what the hell? You can lose viewers like this, you realize that.
You thought I went to bed or something?
No, dude. I was wondering where the fuck you went. Now, whether they say it or not, I guarantee you, your viewers have been sitting there going, where the fuck is John? And that's not fair to them. Take my feelings out of the equation. That's not fair to them. So what were you doing all this time?
Charging on my phone.
God, man, if it takes you that long to charge your fucking phone, then obviously you need a new battery. Charge it at night, man. That's what I do.
Live on TNT.
Charge it at night while you're sleeping. It's already an hour in now, and we're still on the first match.
But Johnny TV and his partners Cass and Lee Moriarty right now looking good. Take his spin out. Lee Moriarty comes in from another side.
Hold on, Lee Moriarty. MVP of his team, hold on.
The entry on and now try a U.S. sunset flip. Broke the hole and walked carefully to bring it Conway. A slap to the face. Leg sweep by O'Reilly.
And I can tell you from first-hand experience, those strikes, they are in there.
Absolute power. Look at this. He's just picking it apart. Johnny TV, and he ends it up with a knee. Beast Mortal should absorb that one. Beast Mortal is incredible for what he can do on the head, but for the punishment that he can take. That knee capability will come.
You heard it, didn't you? Stuck into the midsection.
Yeah, he absorbed those, and then it goes. Oh! Distance lines.
Lariat nearly taking the head off Kyle O'Reilly.
And now tag is made. Johnny TV. Oh, wait a minute.
On a second. Take it, just watch the power. Wow, the momentum, the discus lariat.
Power slam. They're not allowing it to come because
I
Johnny
think
had
there
got
were
the
a
tag
few
in.
people that
And now there's a tag.
All right, there's a tag.
That's my mom.
oh,
I guess Beast Mortos is in right now. Elbow drop.
And she knows why I usually walk out doing something.
It was a chaotic scene
she knows why.
in
What?
Wembley.
She knows why I usually walk out.
Yeah.
Why is that?
So people realize, you know how most YouTubers walk out when they're getting something to drink or using the bathroom?
Yeah, but most people don't take that long just to do simple things like that.
A cheap shot.
Cheap shot, call it what
And
it
plus,
is.
I had to get my Xbox in my room and probably watch wrestling after that.
Still, that's something that should have taken all of 5-10 minutes, not over an hour. I mean, I thought, my God, something happened. Like you were on the floor bleeding out.
And it was so close. You can see Johnny TV and Moriarty leaning up against the ropes, while Beast Mortos and Hollywood continue to go at it. Right now, Mortos has no partners at all.
Spear into the center.
1, 2, and finally, the partners come in. Right. And Orange Cassidy to help out. What action, and it's just our opening bout.
Yeah, and conglomeration may be able to expunge an earlier loss to Mark Briscoe.
From the Beast Mortos, you're right. A kick and another top kick. Double team Beast Mortos gets to his feet, staggering. He tore Dolby. 6-4. Picked up by Beast. No. Yes. Stand up, millionaire.
Oh, he's on conglomeration, cooperation.
Johnny with an elbow to Orange Cassidy. Another John Woo kick. And a punt kick from O'Reilly on Beast Mortos. Beast Mortos waiting on it. I didn't see that. Big Samoa drop. Over the top. Orange Cassidy. Down goes the elbow pad. Here comes the punch. Started it, and he fell back to the right corner.
Serendipitous for Moros.
Nick Moriarty's in. Down goes O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly pushed Orange Cassidy out of the way. Again, shades of Sunday night.
Beast Mortos the leg pad that time. singles and tag team matches.
Every time he steps in the ring, it sets it afire.
All right, well, fans, we got another trans fans to come, but Wednesday on Dynamite, John Moxley made an unexpected return, and I have no idea what he was talking about, but he was very serious in the ring.
Been a minute since we've seen Mox. We haven't seen him since Forbidden Door. I came here.
Possible to explain what was going on.
Marina should fear a lesson. You know it.
Impossible to explain what was going through the mind of John Moxley, but he looked right in my eyes and this is not your company anymore. What do those words mean?
It's like time for this.
Wow, and Marina Shafir? All part of this? Darby Allin may be invention. Stay tuned, fans. We'll find out hopefully very soon. Right now, it's time to get back to the game.
The following video content is everywhere in the world. Colton Gunn, Awesome Gunn, and two brothers, the Bang Bang Gang.
Former trio champions, stripped of the title in January, could no longer defend the titles and they have been unable to reclaim Trio's gold. Most recently at Wembley Stadium, unable to stop Puck having his Wembley moment.
It was an amazing moment for the Boston
All right, hold on. How can he cease and desist? Hit the bricks, I'll take it from here. Even the people, the hillbillies in South Dakota know that this is Arya Davari, Tony Nese, and Josh Woods. And in the Denny Sanford Premier Center, the building that this team is named after, the Premier Athlete. Now, many people have been saying that the Premier Athletes and episodes of Collision are the best episodes of all time because they walk like stars, they talk like stars, they act like stars, and tonight they win like stars, which is something the Bang Bang Gang and the people of South Dakota know nothing about.
I would think for someone like Mark Sterling, Sioux Falls.
We're going to do them on Sunday.
I don't know.
Oh, it's a pun.
You usually don't have on
Thank you
Sunday
very much.
or sometimes.
Huh?
You usually don't have on
Someone
Sundays.
like him would be out
No, that's-
right and left.
I think that's Tyler
I think he's probably a
or
pretty good lawyer.
Kristen. What
He
is
should stay
it?
away from ringside because he's got great
No,
athletes.
if I usually go out, lately it's been
Effective at
Friday.
ringside, and you never know when he might
My
be
mom and dad come on
needed to
Friday.
lend a legal hand.
Ah,
And back to the
At least that's what it's been in the
quarterfinals.
last couple of
Right
weeks.
now, Austin Gunn
How's Mom and Dad doing?
Arya Davari,
Oh, they're all right.
a great showing of zero. And the
As a
tag is
matter
ready.
of
Here
fact,
comes.
The reason I'm having this party is because they've been putting it together with
One of
Carol.
the most dangerous fighters in pro wrestling today.
ah,
He's gone for
Or with,
Josh Woods.
Allison.
I think Allison and John, I don't know if Carol's had anything to do with it or not.
Rhodes with his back turned and it goes. Austin Gunn.
My grandmother's doing okay so far.
Why? What was wrong?
She's been doing a lot of stuff around the house a lot.
Lashley, and what is that, Tony?
like groceries, can she's been crocheting, grocery shopping, getting my dog a bath, making sure that everything's good at the house.
And there you see that Tony Nese had turned his back, like you said, and it gives off to Gunn a temporary advantage. But a tag is made, and Daivari will come in. Second trios match tonight. We've got so much to do. And we cover 1, 2. Premier athletes, they really are the epitome of the whole, being greater than the sum of all parts. You've got the power of Tony Nese and speed as well. Got the determination of Ari Daivari there. Full-blooded Iranian American. Well, you're just talking to the fans here. We've got a great fan base here in South Dakota. They have been very appreciative of all of us here. And it's our first time in the state of South Dakota. It's a wonderful state. It really is. I'm not being facetious at all. There's a lot to love here. We've got great wrestling fans enjoying the night. It's been in there the entire time. That's Rich Morgan desperately needs the tag now. Juice Morganson relatively fresh. The Juice. Right jabs. Repeatedly on the side of the head. Juice once. And cover the left hook. He's screaming. Good night.
This Juice Robinson is kind of remind me of Jack Perry a little with that hair and beard.
Ooh.
Juice Robinson.
Oh, yeah. He reminds me of a guy whose head got stuck in a toaster and he got electrocuted.
That enabled Juice Robinson. Austin's rather Cohen in the corner. Right, we'll see if he does. Judge Woods ducked down and point again. Mr. Lawyer, stay on the floor. Thank you. Ready to serve the Ritz. Oh, wait a second. Stay on the floor now. But meanwhile, roll by Judge Woods, too. Now pull up that time. Colton got a shot. That's going to work. 1, 2, 3. Look at those hits. Put your dollar bills away, Tony. No place for that. With them as it may, the bang, bang, gang. Score a very important victory to keep their momentum going. Got a big four-way match coming up, and we're going to talk about that four-way match and what it means moving forward as far as the round is concerned. But right now, we're going to take you to New Japan Pro Wrestling's Capital Collection, the TBS champion for Series
466 days since I've been in a New Japan ring. Division. Tonight, the
The young Von Erich boys, even Katsuyori Shibata, doing Fritz Von Erich proud. It was a great night there in London. other great former champions making their way to the ring.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall and 20-minute time. Introducing first, weighing 443 pounds from Asheville, North Carolina, Jack, and Cash Wheeler, FTR.
They will tonight. World title shot, winning a world title today. A world title shot at Wembley Stadium, as you can see at the end there. The World Tag Team Championship for a third time. You hear? As you can see at the end there, the Grizzled Young Veterans came out and Sonny made a statement, taking out FTR, the former AEW Tag Team Champions. And just last night, the Grizzled Young Veterans did their first official tag match here in AEW. A very impressive victory against the Outrunners. I guarantee you this conflict far from over. Well, of course, as we said, FTR denied of winning the World Tag Team Championship for a third time. You hear the chant of FTR here. Talking like great champions, they are great champions. But here are some other great champions, former champions coming out as well.
In our opponents have combined with 427 pounds, Mike Bennett and Matt Taven, Undisputed Kingdom.
Former Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champs, Undisputed Kingdom. Taven, Bennett, making their way out. Boy, we are off to a tremendous start already now.
Wait a minute, I just noticed something. Mike Bennett's out there, but Maria's not out there with him.
Don't you remember that one Saturday night that I told you that she's training new wrestlers?
Oh, she's part of the training team now.
We heard her say she wants real competition. She will get that in tonight's main event. Bennett and Taven, you on point. Former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions after they were, I don't know how you want to say it, but let's call it a spade a spade. Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara stole the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships from the Kingdom in Dallas, their home state. I don't remember them stealing the belts, but yes, you don't remember what you had for breakfast, Tony. Well, that's true, but I can remember a lot of times when someone steals something. Tag is made, or the bell sounds, and here we go. All right, fans, it's going to be a big week for us. Wednesday, Dynamite at the U in Milwaukee, Panther Arena in Milwaukee. That's Wednesday for Dynamite Live. Collision and Rampage on the same night. That's next Friday. That's right. Collision next Friday at the Now Arena in Chicago. And then, of course, Saturday is the big event. All out at the Now Arena in Chicago. That is 1 week next Saturday. Tickets for all of our events available at AEW TIX. That's AEWTIX.
So that's why, because they're going to be on pay-per-view on Saturday.
Okay. Thank you. He is Matt Taven. And he's Taven showing his incredible athleticism. Dax the Axe showing just how gritty and determined he can be. Make no mistake about it, FTR out here to make a statement of their own after getting attacked. Did you hear that? He's Matt Taven. I told you. And that's Dax the Axe. Matt Taven walked right into that axe-like chop. Okay. What a striker. That's the Axe is. Here comes Cash Wheeler. Will he pick up the whole team that time? And it's almost a tale as old of time when it comes to FTR, who have doggedly pursued the AEW Tag Team Championships to try to reclaim the gold. Every time they do, another team gets in their way and distracts them. Right now, the Grizzled Young Veterans here in AEW for the first time. I tell you, I've known them and I've watched them for a long time. They are a seamless and dangerous tag team. They're in the job today. Big missile drop kick and a cover of one. Only one count that time. Yeah, as you saw from Wembley, the World Tag Team Champs, the Young Bucks, or the EVPs, whatever you want to call them, they kind of walked away from the Grizzly Young Veterans.
Smart decision.
Yeah, but it left FTR to be attacked that time. Double back body drop. Down goes Bennett. Here goes Taylor outside. Bennett started falling outside. And right now, we're in the ring like they do so many times. FTR. And listen to the vibes.
They are the epitome, one of the first teams to really bet on themselves, give up a big money contract to come to what they consider a fledgling company that they believed in. And they've really helped AEW move and increase their visibility. Some incredible tag team matchups, one of which we saw here on Collision. Hold on.
Tag is made to Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett gets rolled out by Dax. 1 and 2, and Dax gets shoved to the ring post by Taven. All right, this match continues in picture on TNT Sports.
Finding where my wife wants to eat.
We are back and we are live on TNT as right now FTR battling the Undisputed Kingdom, 2 former tag team champions going at it. Dax Harwood trying to fight his way out of the corner, but Taven will have none of it.
Scott Dawson is now Dax the Axe Harwood. And Dash Wilder is Cash Wheeler.
Yeah. I understand now why they changed their name to FTR. I would have said the same thing.
And I know what FTR stands for.
That's
Fuck
why
the
I said,
revival.
that's why I said I would have said the same thing.
Collision next Friday at 8/7 Central. Rampage to follow to the countdown. Darling and FTR on Rampage right now. Up on top. Ducking low. Running across the area. And now, up back up. The fans chanting FTR. And gets up the middle of both men. Against his forearm. Foot to the gut. You heard Bennett scream for Matt Taven. Here comes the double team.
Great synergy from the Kingdom.
Yeah, Undisputed Kingdom. And Dax falling through. Cash Wheeler. Up on top. FTR with a pickup. Stereo German suplexes. They're going to do it again. Holding on with the gut. The gut reached the time. That time, they're going to do it once again. David trying to go standing squash. David gets a back body drop. Another German. Rolling through his catch. 1, 2. Oh, Taven barely got out of that, Nigel.
That's Bennett. Bennett staying alive. The love of the beautiful Maria Kanellis and his fine 2 children keeping him alive in this one.
You can see why we are watching 2 of the fine tag teams in all of AEW Ring of Honor going at it right now.
They're staking their claim. Oh, wait a second. Dax the Axe has no idea that Cash Wheeler's been taken out.
AEW is it's a cover, no? A roll through. Hold on, break. Professional wrestling and home of tag team wrestling. We're the best wrestler. We're showing you why. 1, 2. Kingdom almost won that match.
That was close, Bennett. Just not able to get enough body
Can't help it now. The incredible action continues as a tag is made. Taven will go to a neutral corner here. Trying to double team, but no. Cash roars out. And Taven hit hard. And yes! Shatter machine. But Bennett rolls out. Taven, I think, the legal man.
Power and glory. That move used to be Paul Roma and Hercules on Powerplex. I know.
Making a clear statement. Despite what John Moxley might have said, oh, wait a second. The grizzled young veterans, Drake and Gibson are here. Down goes. Dax the X got shot down like a tree. They say grit your teeth. And the grizzled young veterans have something to say.
Let us make something very, very clear. AEW is where the best wrestle, and that is exactly why we are here. And let me make something else very, very clear. But this is the second time in 1 week that we have laid out the living legend. Yes, we are bitter, and yes, we have a chip on our shoulder, because for as many years we have been compared to you, forced to live in your shadow, undermined by these idiot fans and their useless opinions. We are here to stay in AEW, and the only name you will remember when we are done is the grizzled young veterans.
Zach Gibson, James Drake, easy to attack. Guys, after they've had a grueling matchup, and they had, did FTR, a grueling matchup. The fans, as they chanted, tear into the face of Dax. The fans still to come. We're going to find out which one of these four women will go on to face Mercedes Moné.
Amanda is back. For the last 8 months, I've been working every match.
Lance Archer, right?
Mm-hmm. My new favorite. Well, he's still one of my favorites.
Look at the bodies. That type of violence is encouraged, is it? That's backstage. Going on right now. Someone needs to clean it. He is. Oh my goodness.
She looks like Latoya.
Yes, sir, baby. Here comes Top Flight.
The following 8-man tag team contest is the underscore one ball with a 20-minute time. Accompanied to the ring by Layla Gray, Top Flight, Action and Ready, and Leo Rush.
Andretti, Leo Rush all together, along with Layla Gray.
Quite a den of thieves across the ring from them.
Absolutely.
And their opponents are in the ring. Jack Jameson, Iron Savages, and Turbo Floyd.
How about this? Jack Jameson in the ring this time with the Savages and Turbo Floyd. It is about the crew. There's no doubt about that. And here we go. Stephon Smith is the referee. We've had some great action so far. We've had a couple of trios matches, a great tag team match. And now an 8-man tag team match. 4-way match coming up to see if we're going on to roll on to face Mercedes Moné.
Jack Jameson tagging himself in.
And, you know, we see Jack Jameson a lot. We've seen him on Ring of Honor making his way to the ring with the microphone and really being the man on the outside.
The voice of the Iron Savages, if you will.
That's right. Now we're seeing him in the ring. And he is Jack. There's no doubt about it. But how about
Turbo Floyd making the tag in the arms. This streetwise Hercules, but not only going to tag down.
Booker's a big man, brother.
Evie and bulky, jacked and juicy.
All right, well, the main event that Leo Rush was Leo Rush is absolutely amazing. Now, he bounced down hard, but you know he'll come back. He looks up at Darius, and the tag is made, and now Bronson comes in. Oh, here comes
He's ready to bust.
Side headlock by Darius into the corner. No tag was made, but an injury that time to Action Andretti, and now little schoolboy action coming in. How about that for a triple team? Get the big man down.
Synergistic offense from top five. Bowler's not concerned about flying.
Bowler being just not a bowler, just running over everyone.
He's playing air traffic control and grounding his opponents. Finally, Turbo Floyd getting in. Much to the love here in South Dakota.
Good pickup of Darius that time. And Jack Jameson helping matters out here. Turbo gets tagged down again. Well, it's very good. The Iron Savages and Jack Jameson want this match for themselves.
Jack Jameson's going to have to do this all on his own right now.
Pick up. They get that body driver. Now a punch spin. How about this from Dante?
Yeah, plain spin, you see, that's kind of on point.
Yes, it sure is. Knee left. Caught Jameson. Here comes Bronson. He gets a back kick. Picks up Bronson.
Strength.
Power from Dante. Another airplane spin. Bronson is down. Here comes Action Andretti. Dante.
No tag, though. Top flight. Yeah, taking some risks.
Kick that time. Dante with a knee. Looks around, looking at Leo Rush. Can he get it off?
Not a chance.
No, didn't work that time. Double box handle puts an end to that. Here's some teamwork by Action Andretti and Dante.
Even this, I don't think.
They're trying their best. They're going to try to pound it down.
The size of that.
They're going to get off for it.
They're kneeling for it.
Leo Rush. And Darius got involved. And all four guys on the band folded down.
Well, if you're holding out for a hero, it's Turbo Floyd.
Turbo's going to come in. Good. Bicep pulls forward, but now he's taking care of all four men. Truth Magnum on the outside. You see the bottom of your screen?
Have you ever seen anybody wear a scarlet so well?
No, I don't know. Leo Rush. The immediate he has. And colliding both Truth and Jack Jameson. Pay that time. Leo goes down. There's actually literally on all four sides of the ring.
You gotta get jumps like this, they are exciting.
Jack Jameson. 1, 2, 3.
Top flight, action and track, and Leo Rush.
Think about the great high flyers we have.
Yeah, she does look like Latoya Jackson. Somewhat, yeah. Or maybe she looks like Mariah Carey or Janet Jackson. No, Mariah or Janet never dressed like that.
In tonight's main event, we have a women's four-way tournament. Who will be facing Mercedes Moné at All Out in Chicago for the TBS Championship? Joining me now is Queen Aminata and Serena Deeb. Queen Aminata, I want to start with you. What kind of mindset do you have going into such a high-stakes match like this?
Well, let's see. The advantage that I have in this match is that I've been in the ring with all three of these women this year. So, I've been scouting them like no one else.
I'm really sorry to interrupt, Queen, but you want to talk about scouting? Queen, I'm the professor. There's nobody on this roster that knows this game better than I do. And I've also been in the ring with all three of you, and I've also beaten all three of you. So regarding tonight, listen, I don't like Thunder Rosa, and I really don't like Shida. But I actually really like you. I think you're really good. In fact, you're one of the best up-and-comers on this entire roster. But you're not ready. So Queen, with me, I could help you be great. So I have a proposition for you tonight. How about you and I, we work together?
Is this for the TBS champion?
Listen, before you answer, do me a favor and think about it.
Wasn't quite enough for Tony. I'd take her up on it. Well, no, you can't work together. It's like four ways. Every lady for themselves here. And I don't trust Serena Deeb for what she said right there.
The ball is on and step up to the ball. 1 minute time. A top straight by Dawn House. From Sydney, Australia, weighing 239 pounds. Kyle Fletcher.
The first conflict with Don Callis. Fans, do not forget next week. We come to you on a Friday night. Take a look at this lineup. Friday night on TNT. 8/7 Central Collision Live from the Now Arena in Chicago. Followed by 1 hour of Rampage Live from 10 to 9 Central. And then, of course, the countdown to All Out at 11 o'clock. We've got for you 4 straight hours of great AEW action. And this should be a tremendous matchup as we go back to the ring and Arcadiara.
Into the point. From Kanagawa, Japan, weighing 220 pounds. He is the Soul Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii.
And we welcome to our broadcast location the one and only Don Callis.
That was the best way you've ever introed me, Shivani. I'm glad to see you see her go to work.
Well, thank you very much, Don. And I'm telling you, your brother star, Kyle Fletcher, who's won 4 of his last 6 matches. I use the term a lot, but really got his work cut out for him tonight.
He is a proto star, but you know what else he is? He's a futurist company.
Really
25 years old. Look at this kid.
He's won 18 of 20 matches in Ring of Honor. He has never looked better. And I have to say, and I think going to try to shoulder tackle Tomohiro Ishii. I don't think so.
It's like shoulder tackling a telephone pole, Shivani.
Absolutely it is. And Nigel, I will say this, that since going under the Don Callis family banner, so to speak, Kyle has never looked better.
He has not, and certainly paid dividends. There's no question about it. And
Join the Don Callis family. I would say this. Right here, next to us. I think it's a smart
Go ahead.
decision for anyone. Right now, they are slowing it down. And neither they're backing down. They're slowing down here just a little bit. It's just like it was exhausting just watching it. It is. Oh, did you tell your man not to try to slow it down with Ishii? No, because that's what Ishii expected. So I told him to slug it up. Catch it. Shoulder tackle. Ishii gets a running start. Kyle gets a running start. Oh, a big foot in the wall, the leg. Fletcher down. Should be an agency of those long legs coming to play. Saturday was a good night for you last night, Don, with Takeshita picking up the victory in that four-way on Rampage. How great did it look like? Ever bit the great wrestler. That was a phenomenal four-way last night. You saw right here on TNT, Tomohiro Ishii will send Kyle Fletcher out. There's a pickup. And a big slam with ease, by the way. What are they saying? These people are ignorant. I mean, I come here to South Dakota, I bring Kyle Fletcher, and this is what I get. Look at Kyle. Kyle's dominant, but again, I would not go to the head. That's a hit like a cinder block right there. Don, do you take the videotape of these matches and go over it with your guys? I don't want to give away any of my proprietary knowledge. Oh my God. Proprietary knowledge. Well, you got to go over that one with Kyle. Stay out of the way of the running Ishii. Kyle just got bludgeoned. And as we said, it's been a great night so far. We're so glad you could be with us. Everybody, except for Don Callis, so glad you could be with us. Look at Ishii. I don't know what he's waiting on here. This is a tactical mistake in my view.
Well, he's allowed to get up. He's allowing Kyle to get up.
Staying center of the ring. Mercy is for the weak, as we like to say in the family.
Don, the conglomeration on a great roll we saw earlier tonight. And what they've been, and we saw what happened at 0 hour. There's a pickup.
She dropped Rainbow on the apron. And this match continues in picture-in-picture.
Play 30 Years of Friends all this month on TBS and stream every episode on Max.
We are live in Super trying to get back to his feet. Now, obviously, behind the advantage here, but I'm not so sure the experience advantage. Even though Kyle Fletcher's been wrestling since he's 18, he's only 25. I think Ishii is jealous, like a lot of people are, of Kyle Fletcher, the protostar. Yeah. Pick up. Textbook vertical suplex that time, but Ishii cannot make a cover. Absorbed a lot of punishment during the night from Fletcher. Ishii is double tough. There's no question about that.
Yes, he is.
Looking for the backdrop driver. Fletcher's been plenty of time. And the ladder blows. I thought he had it blocked.
He did not cover one. 2. Stephon Smith lets us know it's 2.
Now the originator of the backdrop driver. Sorry, am I going to educate you here?
Educate me here.
Lou Fez, believe it or not.
Lou Fez. Well, you're taking a look at Ishii, who is a legend, or is a protege of the legend Ricky Choshu. And he is showing it right here. And a pickup.
I think he's going to be able to get Fletcher up for the pile drive.
Oh, man. This is a hard-hitting match. You want to find it.
That's a quick to business chop right there.
And Fletcher with a running knee.
What pace?
Ishii still on its feet. Fletcher this big guy to take fire with it.
So much athleticism by the protostar Kyle Fletcher. There is not an ounce of self-doubt when it comes to Carl Fletcher.
You know, Shivani, I've never liked children, but if I had a kid, I'd want him to be just like Kyle. Watch this now.
Beautiful. Took a big risk there, but it paid off. Fired up the young Aussie.
Running boot that time from the young Aussie, as you said, but Ishii blocked it. Pick up a half and half that time. Good range from the other journey. But Fletcher bounces back up. Look at that. A distance forearm and a distance lariat on his feet. Pick up. Fletcher's got him. Let's finish it. That's it, guys. Power bombed him down, but Fletcher could not make a cover. Both men are spent.
Was she such a compact wrestler? It took all of the energy that Carl Fletcher had to hoist him up and complete the power bomb.
These two men, of course, faced each other in the four-way match won by Pac last month to become the #1 contender for the International Championship, but it's the first time they faced each other one-on-one, and what a slugfest we have seen.
I think Ishii is shocked that this young guy, 25 years old, has stood next to him toe-to-toe. Fletcher's proved it, hasn't he? Time and again, where he can compete with the very top-tier talent in the world.
That's what you want to stay away from with Ishii, that headbutt. Ishii takes him off the ropes. Literally lets him for a little cover. 1, 2. Kyle Fletcher escapes. Barely. But he escaped and Ishii. Take a look again. Don, look at the power. Right his head too. Double whammy. And a pickup, no set. From behind. Fletcher throws him up. 1, 2. He's not done. Picks him up. He's got him. Face first to the bottom turnbuckle. Nasty, Nigel. Would you agree?
Stuck the landing, a nasty lawn dart. Ishii barely moving.
A stunning move that time from Kyle Fletcher, one that I've not seen from Fletcher before.
Certainly versatile.
And Ishii just right now at Kyle Fletcher's mercy, and Kyle Fletcher. Here we go. Up top. Ishii's got him hooked though. Ishii's fighting him off. Oh, a headbutt. Ishii. Did I just see that? The top rope.
Tell me I did not just see that.
You did.
Ishii, a running start.
They're probably going to show a replay.
Now Ishii feeling it. The moment is his. Kyle Fletcher. That's it. Jumping up to 1, 2.
What a match.
Unbelievable.
We saw it this past week on Dynamite when Fletcher stood up to a new addition, Ricochet. Another great matchup here tonight.
Standing switch, no. Blocked. Full on direct twist. Forearm shot. Return fire. Point of the chin, guys. Point of the chin. Point of the chin with that thrust hit by Fletcher. Fletcher gonna do it again.
And again.
Still not down though. Ishii is dangling. And now he's down with a running lariat. It's back up. It's back up. And it's down. Tombstone. 1, 2. On it goes. On this match goes. Kyle Fletcher trying again. Oh, that's it. Gotta be connected. 1, 2, 3. He's done it. Another victory for superior coaching. Michael Holt. Brother, where you've been floating your entire career in AEW. Get out of here.
Do you understand? That is a huge victory for Kyle Fletcher.
There is no question. Fans, Kyle Fletcher gets the win. Queen of another could win later on in 4-way.
a rising supernova. In front of over 50. My future is to be the world heavyweight champion. My future is to retire Brian Danielson. Your future, Brian, what's behind you? Brian Danielson has accepted. Tony Khan has made it official for the AEW World Championship and All Out in 1 week. Brian Danielson defends against
Okay,
TNT champion.
so that's why they're doing Collision on Friday. Because they're on pay-per-view Saturday.
The number 1 contender for the championship. As a matter of fact, the veteran is standing by with these comments.
Pat, congratulations on finally having your Wembley moment.
Do not think, just because I had an incredible Wembley moment, that all of a sudden I am content. I'm not content. I am still full of piss and vinegar, Lexi. They say good things come to those who wait. What a crock of crap! I am long overdue and I am done waiting. Offspring, if I had my way, I'd fight you tonight. I understand contractual obligation. So how about this? How about you get your friends, I get my partners. This Wednesday on Dynamite, we give the whole world a taste of what's to come 1 week from tonight at all.
He's tasting some sort of taste.
It's Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, so it would be me, Orange Cassidy, and Will Ospreay against Yuta, Claudio, and Cobb. Actually, talk's right here. You want to talk? Want to talk Cobb?
Let's talk.
You, even better.
Yeah, Mark, so.
Well, it looks like we got a gigantic 6-man or trios match, if you will, for Dynamite this coming Wednesday in Milwaukee. With the Ospreay team of Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly. And rise he does.
Right there. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Still.
Melbourne native, Australia native, Buddy Matthews, Brisbane native, Kyle Fletcher, both are very excited about Grand Slam in February. Going to Australia. Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm going to be over there as well. That's way ahead. Back to tonight, and Buddy Matthews facing off one of the most exciting young Lucha Libre stars in the game today. Well, big contrast in styles here, no doubt. Commander, along with Alex Abrahantes, out against Buddy Matthews of the House of Black, who will do it all alone here in this one-on-one matchup top to bottom, it has been a phenomenal card. What a one-on-one matchup we just saw with Kyle Fletcher beating Ishii, one of his biggest wins. And fans, we will remind you that Dynamite is coming to the Rupp Arena in Lexington, the home of the Wildcats, Wednesday, September 11th. Don't forget, we're going to be the very next night at the Nutter Center in Dayton, Ohio. That's on a Thursday, September 12th for Collision. On Wednesday, the 18th, we go to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, in the Mohegan Sun Arena. That's Wednesday, September 18th for Dynamite. And then Grand Slam, Wednesday, September 25th, Arthur Ashe Stadium in Fletching. Grand Slam returns to its home, Arthur Ashe Stadium. Tickets at AWTIX.com. We hope you will join us for all these events to see it live. And there's a one count that time. Is Buddy right now just trying to grab the high flyer here.
Using his strength advantage, we've said it before, Buddy Matthews is the perfect soldier, if you will. The heater in House of Black. Incredible, almost perfect physique. But not often a man looks like Buddy Matthews can move like Commander. Certainly we'll get a taste of that here in a second, I'm sure, as this action. Now it's Commander who's just trying to control his more powerful opponent.
Wrist control this time, and Price Winsberg checks in.
Matthews got to be upset after being unable to help the House of Black reclaim the trios titles at Wembley Stadium, as I said earlier. Brian Dennison got to be upset that I got a bigger reaction just coming to the ring than he did winning the title.
Well, you're 1 for 2 on that. Side headlock.
There, Tony.
Well, that again was the biggest reaction I've ever been a part of in my life.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Well, and Brian Anderson, as we just said, Tony Khan making the picture. Brian Anderson and Jack Perry coming up next Saturday for the World Championship. Commander hits the rock, sends Buddy down and punch right back up.
And Jack Perry has a pinfall victory over Brian Dennison at the arena.
Yes,
That makes him an advantage. He can certainly do it again.
A pickup.
And end what has been a terrible nightmare for me. You know, I faced my worst nightmare in my mind. That makes me a great man.
Commander up top with a drop kick that time, elevated on the top turnbuckle. Commander wants to take flight. Here he goes. Caught by Buddy. And caught him in the neck. And he suplex him on the floor. Unbelievable. And this match continues in picture-picture. Stay with us.
It's Macy's Labor Day sale with our lowest prices of the season. Like the college.edu.
One clean deodorant that works for all your body. You've got to try Native Whole Body Deodorant.
This one-on-one matchup continues. You're watching Collision live on TNT from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness. We saw the big four-way women's match coming up, but right now, can Commander overcome? Buddy Jones. That may have been the knockout punch. You are right. The knee. Perfect timing. As right now, Bryce Winsberg checking.
Buddy Matthews, the Australian sensation. The best export Australia has ever given us. His words, not mine. I can't disagree with them.
But right now, Commander fighting back with a kick, and now...
That's creative.
Tierra's hooking the head and sending Buddy head first to the mat. But now, as you can look in the eyes of Commander, he cannot make a cover here.
Speaks to the damage the Commander has absorbed for a good portion of this match. Now, Estes Espacio, the ace of space, as he sometimes goes by.
Commander, in his 40th AEW match, going up against one of the biggest and best in AEW, and now just trying to kick his way to victory, but one European uppercut settled that. Jawbreaker. Right cross. Commander fighting back, Buddy blocked it. Spin kick, rising kick, a foot stomp. And Commander continues to fight back. Commander dug himself a little bit of breathing space. Picked up by Buddy, no sir. Commander is up and slips behind. Points it right up. Commander trying to will himself back into this. Buddy trying to get himself up. He saw the bottom of your screen on the floor. A top end ready to headbutt. And now can Commander complete this? Can he win this match? He looks a bit top turnbuckle there, maybe thinking about his spaceman. Top walk. Caught by Matthews.
Sorry, Michael.
And Buddy Matthews escapes. Matthews so muscular, even on the midsection. Just taking another look if we can. First it was the power of Matthews, and then the athleticism of Commander that gave him the advantage. Buddy Matthews has 31 wins, 11 of those in singles competition here in AEW. A rising knee. Abraham is shaking his head on the floor. He realizes his man is in a bad place. Oh, nice escape though. Oh, better kick. How about that heel kick that time to sweeping through. Commander's going to go up top again. With the knee. That's going to be it. 1, 2, 3.
Usual winner, Buddy Matthews.
Buddy Matthews was pushed by the young high-flying Mexico Commander. But in the end, the strength and overpowering strength of Buddy Matthews and look, Brody has arrived.
Brody King.
Matthews won over everybody. They're in Sioux Falls and for good reason. A decisive, and dare I say, dominant victory for 1/3 of the House of Black. Big
Congratulations on your victory, buddy, you ugly, bogan bastard. Enjoy it while you can, because next week is Fashion Week. And MXM Collection plan on making a major fashion statement. And what better way to do that than by turning you two into the House of Black and Blue? Everyone knows the
Black. Friday night fashion fight. Well, a challenge from MXM Connection to the House of Black for next week. It's your funeral. Response from Buddy Matthews. They won at Clash of Styles, and that'll be next Friday. An incredible matchup indeed. But will it be a funeral? Coming up, a four-way, and one of the participants, the Professor, Serena Deeb.
Serena Deeb, she is always on the hunt for competition.
The Native Beat!
Hear the chorus of boos echoing throughout Wembley. This is a collection of the most thrilling moments.
What the fuck? Here we go again.
What?
This is a collection of the most thrilling moments.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I would do if you want to go to bed, go, because
Your TV's acting up. We'll see you Monday for Raw.
Sorry.
We love you guys.
Sorry, folks. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see you Monday.